I bet you're gonna wanna know what those plants are behind me, right? You're dying to know what they are. I know, I just know it. I'm doing a delivery out here in Davis. I don't really feel good. I'm kind of sick. My throat hurts. It hurts to talk. But you know what? I'm not gonna let you guys down. When I see a cool plant, I'm gonna pull over, I'm gonna make a video. This is one of my favorite plants here. Okay, what do we have? We have Echium wildpretti. It's native to the Canary Islands. And this plant is so cool. Look at this. Look at how neat just this part is right here. Look at that. So pretty. So this plant, when it gets dew on it in the morning, it just glistens off of this silver foliage here. So you're saying to yourself, what is this plant doing? What's going on here? This is so otherworldly. It's native to the Canary Islands. It's native to a really arid area. And here's more sprinkled in with the Spanish lavender. That's a whole nother really neat plant. But yeah, so I talked to this person and I'm like, well, where'd you get this plant? You know, I'm pretty much the only person that sells this plant that I know about because we have this in the nursery. I actually dig little babies up in my garden and bring them to the nursery. And she said, oh yeah, people stop all the time and ask me about this. She bought 2 plants like 7 or 8 years ago from the UC Davis Botanical Garden sale. I highly recommend you go to Botanical Garden sales because they are the best places to get the super cool stuff when you can't make it to my nursery. We always have super cool stuff. Anyway, yeah, so it's Echium wildpretti. The species name of wildpretti was to honor a very famous botanist named James Herman Wildpret. So I'm thinking like he's he must have been a pretty party boy, right? Because he was wild and he was pretty, Wildpret. Otherwise, why would they call him that? So he must have been a fun dude to party with. But anyway, you can see what the plant does. The bees absolutely love it. They get in there and they do their thing. It's a biennial. What that means is it starts its life out for 1 year. It grows up. It makes this really beautiful silver rosette. And you'll see some other babies over there. And there's a couple here. And they sprout around. And then the next year, after it gets fully pregnant, it just shoots these massive, big flowers up that can be as high as like 15 feet tall. These here are probably getting close to 9, but they're not fully erect yet. Speaking of erect, so the common name that most people use around here in the United States is Tower of Jewels, because that's what it looks like. But I thought of a better name. Might get sued if you use it because it may be copyrighted or trademark protected. But I call it the Viagra Plant. Plant it outside your bedroom for good luck. So, yeah, we actually made that joke on my TV show once that didn't get cut. Most of my really good material did get cut from the HGTV. You can watch HGTV Superscapes. Google that. There's ways to watch it right now online. It's not on HGTV anymore as an active show. But anyway, you can still watch it, and eventually you can run into that episode and find that joke. I can't believe that one slipped by. But anyway, this is a wonderful plant for dry gardens. You can see, like any other silver plant, it's a beautiful contrast plant against darker green material. We have lantana here, purple lantana, and the Echium wildpretti. And it lends itself with the other, really nice native plants, other silver plants. We have Little John callistemon here, bottle brush, English lavender, and lots of cool things. We have a ginkgo and citrus. But look at the beautiful, beautiful scene you can create, this whole otherworldly look with Echium wildpretti. The one downside is that these will dry up and fall over, and then you must get them and that's why God made compost bins to put them into. But you'll always have babies coming up. You want to leave a few of these things, let them completely go through their cycle, let them dry out. This whole head here, these are all seeds, seed pods up here. So you want to leave those, let them, sprinkle them around the garden, wherever you need them, give them to friends, and spread the wealth. Echium wildpretti, Tower of Jewels, the Viagra Plant. Whoosh.